Athenian Rhapsody. Seems it's a game made by one person, and there's something that bothered me at the beginning. I just tried out the game and went and looked at if there was some kind of volume sliders to be able to record the voice and the gameplay at the same time, and there was not. But just by clicking new game, I got an achievement. Those are the achievements I don't like, but something I like is Athenian Rhapsody. this is a very wacky game. I only played the demo. It was about 30 minutes that I spent with the game. It's whack. There's definitely some Undertale inspirations. The game starts by asking you your name, and then you have to answer. I've cut this out from the video, but you have to answer a bunch of questions, like your date of birth. Do you fear clowns? Do you like this or that? What's your passion? And stuff like that. One thing I don't like about the game is the way the control works. You see there's this crosshair, and seems you will click on a letter when you go to the crosshair, but no, the letter are not clickable. But then sometimes you kind of lose focus on the buttons on the screen. It's not a big deal. I'm starting with the negatives here because, like, right now we don't see the buttons that well. But anyway, those are my two big criticism. The very easy achievements in the beginning, I don't like that. The type of achievements like taking the first step, not a fan. And the button transparency, I was trying. The controls are literally on the screen, bro. There's like 3 buttons. Get real. I like the writing. We'll get to this. Yeah, I would like to. Yeah, I did not know what that was. I didn't mess with that. Yeah, I would like to have some controls on the buttons on the screen. Now, with that said, it's pretty amazing. You come into this world and you're greeted by the save file, and all the writing is really nice. At the beginning, they talked to me about a mirror, and I didn't saw the mirror, and so I was a bit lost. But then I got to it, and then this is your save file talking to you. And at some point, I thought maybe there was something with like your phone camera where you had to smile in your phone camera, but I thought, nah, I didn't give permission to the game to do that. So, but at some point, I thought there was something with the camera, but no, save file is just messing with us. He just wanted to see us embarrassed. You can obviously read it for yourself. I only played the demo. It's free to try, and then in Canadian dollar at least, it's $9.99 to buy the whole game, which I certainly plan to do. Right now, I'm in a weird place in my professional life, but this is definitely on my list of things to buy and probably make content on, because the content is writing itself as you play. This is crazy. Like I said, I won't read you all of this. You can read them for yourself. Read those things, since you can just go download them. There's nothing here I can say that will sell you the game more than the demo will, if that makes sense. It's very enjoyable. There's a lot of dialogues, and there's also quite a bit of combat. It's kind of turn-based, but more Undertale turn-based, as in when it's your turn, you do attack, it's turn-based, and then the enemy attack, and you have to dodge the attack in a small box. It really made me. I don't think there's a lot of parallels to Undertale. It's really not the same vibe. It's really not, the same thing. But there is inspirations, and the combat is certainly very reminiscent of Undertale. So yeah, now you are thrown into the Athenian Rhapsody. Seems the game has a lot of replayability. When you finish the game, you get a bunch of stats that they call Rhapsody, and seems you can interact with other people's Rhapsody. I'm not too sure, but the decision you will take will change a bit or much. It's hard to say because I haven't cleared the story yet. But the game is about 5 hours long if I go by howlongtobeat.com. So definitely something you'll want to play more than once and see what your different decisions will change. And now here we are meeting Richard and James, two fucking psychopaths that don't know they are psychopaths, if that makes sense. They've prepared some puzzles for you. One of them is just, getting killed by knives. That's the puzzle. It's real fun. I like those characters. They kind of sound like, oh, we're so happy and we want a friend and it's gonna be fun. And then they're like, oh my god, we're gonna have a great example coming up here. It's yeah, I chose 0. I don't know how. I don't lift, so I don't know. Yeah, we're gonna have a good example of the puzzles pretty soon. Oh, but before, we'll have an example of the battle system. You can befriend enemies, which once again is definitely reminiscent of Undertale. Drinking some tea, because tea is good. Okay. Since you're so dumb, I'll have to explain to you the combat. I said no to the tutorial, and the game was like, alright, well, if you say no to the tutorial and then you suck at the game or at combat system, please don't go online saying like the combat sucks. Please. Like here, if you complain online, it will be damaging for me. It's like the dev telling you, please, take the tutorial, or don't complain about the controls and stuff online. It's one or the other. You cannot do both. So, I thought it was pretty funny. Alright, here you have to dodge. I think I did pretty bad. I did pretty bad in the combat overall. There is somewhat an easy mode. It's called chill mode that you can activate and deactivate at any time during the game. I did to beat the demo boss. I finally activated the chill mode after dying a few times. Because it was pretty hard, quite honestly. So yeah, this here is pretty easy. Just have to dodge. And that's pretty much it. I like the sound too. There's a bunch of sound effects. You've probably heard the Mario one when you change like the screen. But there are other ones that comes from different places of pop culture that is pretty amazing to hear. Overall, seems like a fantastic package. Yeah. What else? What else can be said? I want to show you the puzzles. So the first one is not too bad because the first puzzle is just about hitting switches, which is fine. But then things go south, and but they still think they're your friend. It's here is a good part. If you want to go blind, now's the time to leave. There will be some spoilers here. So I thought the tiger looked cool, and then boom. Did the bomb go off? Are you okay? God, dude. Are you okay? Did you die? Yeah. I know that was a little too much. Yes. Yes, it might have been. It might have fucking been, Richard. So yeah, this is Athenian Rhapsody. I'll let you go and download the... I hope I've sold you on the demo. Now go download that and have fun, go wild. It's pretty nuts. Alright? Go play Athenian Rhapsody demo. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.